Hello again, my dear students. In this occasion, we're going to continue working with tips on how to obtain mean, median, mode, and range. In this second video, now we're going to be working with a problem that has a combination of positive and negative numbers in the data set. As you can see, a combination. The previous video, we were working example number 1, which had all positive numbers. In this case, we're working with temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, including negative numbers. Okay, so now for mean, median, and mode, remember that the first step is always to take your data and arrange it, to put it in order from the lowest to the highest. So that'll be -6, -3, 4 positive, 7, 11, 11, and 14. Check back to see if you have all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Once you have your numbers organized in increasing order, we are going to begin with mean. To obtain mean, remember, for including negative, what we're going to do is group the negative numbers. In this case, we put all the negative numbers together. This would be addition of integers. That'll be -9. And then we put together all the positive numbers. Okay? So now we're going to have 11 and 11 is 22. 22 and 10 is 32. 32 and 4, 36. Plus 4 here, 40, and then this one 47. So we have 47 positive, right? And now we have negative and positive numbers. Difference in sign is going to be a difference or a subtraction. So we're going to end up having a 38, just as we learned in adding and subtracting integers, and using then the sign of the number that has the highest absolute value, which in this case will be positive. Okay, once we have that, now this will represent our sum. This is our sum, 38. So now for mean, we're going to use that sum, which is in this case a positive number, which could have been a negative number if adding all our negative numbers would add up to be a number greater than our positive number. And then in that case, by difference, then our final number will be negative, right? In this case, it's positive. So now we have 38, and the total number of data included in this data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 numbers we just divide. That division, as we know, will be 5 times, that'll be 35. 7 times 5 is 35. We will have a remainder of 3. That remainder of 3, then we add a decimal that would allow us a 0, right? So then we will have 30. Then with that 30, we can use 4, because 7 times 4 is 28. We will have a remainder of 2. That 2 and this 0 would allow me one more 0, so that I will have 20. And then now 7 times 2 will be 14. So my division will be then, my mean will be 5.42. You can check it back if you need to, okay, manually. Now continuing, we are going to go back now with the following, which is median. For median, now we need to have the data set organized. Remember that median is the one that is the number that's in the middle. So in this case, our data set is 7. It's an odd number. Our number, we're going to have only one number in the center. Differently from the first example that we had an even set of numbers, and then we had 2 medians, and we had to find the average of the 2 numbers. In this one, we have only one median number. So here, we just need to find the center number. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Then this will be the 4th number, and it will stand right in the middle. it will stand right in the middle, and that way we will have 3 numbers on this side and 3 numbers on this side. So our median for this data set would be 7. Easy breezy. Okay? The following that we need to obtain now is mode. What is mode again? Mode is the number that repeats itself more. In this case, we only have one mode, which is what? 11. Okay? And the final that we need to obtain is range. For range, remember that range is the range in which our data set is included. So for that, we're going to use the greatest number of the data set. It's going to be our first number, subtracted by the lowest number. In this case, our lowest number happens to be a negative number. And just as we learned in adding and subtracting integers, right? We are going to subtract the negative number. This first negative sign is of the operation of subtracting the biggest number from obtaining from the biggest number of subtracting the smallest number. This second negative sign is from the lowest number. So we need to put it as an addition of integers, as we learned. Then in this case, this is going to turn, remember, whenever we have a negative sign in front of a parenthesis, it changes all the numbers that are inside of the parenthesis. So now this is going to change to positive, and we already had 14. So my range is going to be given by 20 numbers. This means that our data is included within 20 numbers. Okay? Remember that if this was a line, a number line, and if working in a number line, our data will be, all these data will be included within a range of 20. So I hope that helps to work with data set that include negative numbers. And remember always to continue practicing every day. Bye.